I understand the urgency for the bill, and I understand the reason for the bill is expressed to me and others as it relates to the Board of Regents of Kentucky State University. What I think is very important to make clear that the question of the viability of that institution squarely sits on the shoulders of the Kentucky General Assembly. The narrative has been that Kentucky State University some kind of way is flawed in its administration or otherwise. But if anybody knows of the history of the General Assembly from the inception of this institution to this very date, the General Assembly has been complicit in underfunding and devaluing, I would say, in many instances, what this institution has meant historically and the potential that it has for our entire Commonwealth and beyond. Notwithstanding that, Kentucky State University has produced some of the greatest individuals in our society, not only in the Commonwealth in terms of their impact, but across this nation and internationally, lauded by those who recognize the value of their contribution to society. So I get a little concerned, in fact, beyond concern, when I run into a conversation or a statement that suggests otherwise. I'm matriculated at Kentucky State University. And when I was at that university, I must tell you that it laid the foundation for my ability to go and successfully complete law school, laid a legal career for me, for mine to be accepted in the University of Michigan and take part in their doctoral program. And if it wasn't for the option of law, I would have completed that. It was a Kentucky State University and its teachers and the securing environment, the associations, the doors that it opened, which I come back to you and say today, I'm just one example of that. And what I want to say to you today is that it continues today to do the same thing. Now, the point I want to make is this. We talk about whether Kentucky State University has to achieve some benchmark or not, or close. That's not the question. The question is the Kentucky General Assembly going to take advantage of this historic opportunity to do right by that institution, do right by its history, do right by its purpose, do right by its mission, and step up to the plate and invest adequately and substantially in ways it has never done historically. Never done historically. Let me say it one more time, never has done historically. So this isn't about Kentucky State University being deficient. This is about a General Assembly over the history of its life, treating it just as it treated citizens that stand here today who had to fight and gain its place in society to gain just a modicum of respect. It was no different for the institutions such as Kentucky State University. It was sized from the beginning to do a specific kind of thing. It grew from that, but every step of the way, it was compromised by the lack of vision, and that's being kind, of the General Assembly going forward. I'm not here to shoot bullets at this General Assembly. I'm here to encourage this General Assembly to understand that the narrative that it's the school's fault is illegitimate and it is wrong. We have the power, we have the obligation, we have the responsibility to step up. We have the means. We have the historic means to do it in this moment. Why would we destroy, even consider destroying the potential of a university such as Kentucky State University? It has an illustrious history, despite the restrictions that have been put on it. So what I want to say here is that Kentucky State University's functioning, notwithstanding, actually is laudatory. It's increased its rates of graduation significantly. It's increased its rates of retention significantly. It has fostered and nurtured programs such as the agriculture program that is respected nationwide. No, the university is functioning notwithstanding. The question is, are we going to give it the investment and support that's necessary, not only to reach the visionary steps that we all would like to have? I've heard the senator from Green say, we do certain things, this will happen. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm trusting what the senator from Green is saying with respect to that. I'm trusting that. I come in good faith. I believe he comes in good faith. I expect it to be that way. And if we move like that, it is clear that there will be success. We can take this university to another level. No, this is not about Kentucky State University not performing. That's not what we're dealing with here. Change that narrative. That's invalid. It's insignificant in the annals of truth.